Hi guys, welcome back. This is part 9 of my Munitions playthrough, and we're in Gotham and we're doing the Bane missions at the moment. We're up to this point where we're going to enter the distribution centre. Okay. Find Bane's venom supplier. There's a feat in here as well, but what we'll do is we'll do it at the end, because if you leave it too long they respawn and then you got to kind of go back and then redo them anyway. So if we just do it at the end, it's a lot easier. It's to do with these barrels anyway. But if we do everything else first and then we'll come back. So at the end of this this part here, there'll be Nightwing should come in and help us against Bane's venom supply. Don't worry too much at this point about, you know, finding things and that, because if you just take all the enemies out first, then you can always go back at the end. That's what I tend to do anyway. Just do the objective, then before I leave I go back. And don't forget as well, you can do this in a group. You don't have to do this on your own. Just because it's an indoor instance type thing, it's not like a solo mission or anything like that. You can go in there in groups. So if you want to group up with people outside and help with the missions outside, then you don't have to leave the group. Once they go inside, you can go in and you'll be all together and you'll be helping each other out. It will make it a lot quicker, but it's up to you what you want to do really. I like to do kind of whatever, to be honest. When I first played this in the beginning, I just did it on my own anyway. Every now and again someone might have invited me in areas, you know, while they were doing missions and that. But as soon as that part was done, they'd either leave the group or whatever, or disband the group. So I don't know, I mean, I'm just used to just doing things on my own, and I mean, even in raids and alerts and stuff, I don't really do too much of the raids and stuff now, but most of the time I just queue up, you know, I just queue up in the on-duty thing, and then every now and again I might kind of like do a shout thing that I'm looking for a group, but I'm not one of these who has to be in a group with the same sort of people or whatever all the time. Sometimes it's more fun to do things in random groups. It makes things more interesting then, and sometimes you can learn new things. Because sometimes people have certain ways of doing things, and then you do it with other people and they have another way. So here we are, we're at Venom Supplier Diego part. And Nightwing's just dropped in to help us out. Summon a couple of him. Down. We just got to get rid of these henchmen, and then we've got to cuff him, and then throw the book at him.
You got lucky, punk. That's all.
Book him.
I thought one Bane was bad, but with Venom on the street, everyone thinks they're a backbreaker. Good to know you're out there taking care of it.
Sit down. So we've now leveled up.
But he's back on again. And the last time he was using, he broke
And now,
Batman's back.
once
So for
we
me
leave
and
this
Nightwing,
area, we've got to
this is
go
personal.
to
We're not losing
Cape Carmine
anyone to Bane
Lighthouse,
ever again.
and there's an outside bit there to do before we go inside. But I want to get everything in here first. There's an orb there.
Vicky Vale exclusive. Bane's recruiters often bear the image of Kamakshli, god of the hunt.
Right, so we're going to do these, try and do the barrel feet now. So go into every room as well and just make sure that there isn't any. I'm sure it's this one. I'm sure it's these barrels. I always get confused if it's these barrels or them thin barrels, but I'm sure it's this barrel. Now you've got to try and be as quick as you can, because otherwise they start to respawn. That's why it's probably easier if you can do this in a group, so that you can you know, go into different rooms and destroy them a bit quicker. So you sometimes get confused if it's them little thin barrels there, but it's not. I'm sure it's not. It's been a while. I'm surprised I actually remember the feet, to be honest. But just make sure you look everywhere before you go. If you just miss one and then you get to the other end and then have to come back, they start respawning by that point. So you've got to try and make sure you don't miss any out whatsoever. Unless I've changed it, of course, as it has been a while, so they might not respawn anymore. They might just, once you destroy them, that's it. But we'll find out hopefully in a minute. Hopefully we can do this and do it properly. Just make sure you do destroy them completely. Wait until you see the green stuff coming out. That's it for this room. I just hope I ain't gonna miss one. You just gotta be so careful. They can be everywhere, anywhere and everywhere. Hopefully we're getting down to just a few more left. Okay, there's one there. Any behind there? Nope. Any more? Oh no, have we missed one? Or have I gone for the wrong barrel now? Sure I've got the right barrels. Can't see any more. Can't see it. Unless it is them thin ones. Pretty sure it's not though. Ah. Did they respawn or did I just completely miss them? Ah, damn. I think they're respawning. Oh dear. I don't know why they have them respawn. They should have it so that they just, once you destroy them, they're destroyed really, but... It is definitely 1,000,000% easier if you've got other people helping you, definitely. Because this is how it happened before, and it took me a while to get it because I had to keep going round, and then I think eventually I just got lucky that they didn't spawn quick enough. But they do spawn rather quick, so you've got to kind of, if you're going to do it, you've got to be fast about it. I was hoping that they'd have changed that by now. But obviously not. They wanted to keep it as it was. See anyone. Unless it's not that one. I'm pretty sure it was those barrels. What I'm gonna do is just to be safe, I'm gonna destroy everything now, and do it that way. Because I was pretty sure it was those thin barrels there. It's very dark in here, so it's very hard to see the things as well. It's not very easy. I'm gonna just destroy every single barrel thing that I can see now, because I'm a bit confused which one it is now. It has been a long time, but I was pretty sure it was them, those bigger ones. So I'm just gonna destroy absolutely everything I see now. There's a couple there. Unless it's bugged somehow. Ah, there you go. So it was those barrels, the thinner ones. So sorry about that. I thought it was these ones, but it's the thinner barrels that you got to look for. So at least we've got the feet. So that's it for this part, guys. Thanks for watching.